Hey guys, today I'm going to make a quick, well not quick, an easy caramel pie. And it's not quick because it takes like 3 hours, but it's really easy. Don't have to really do much of anything. You need 2 cans of, these are 14-ounce cans of sweetened condensed milk. It doesn't matter what brand it is. You need a, what size is this? 8-ounce thing of cream cheese, of Cool Whip for the top. And you need ready-made graham cracker crust. If you want to make your own graham cracker crust, you could. Just easier, like I said. Easy, just buy it itself. So what you're going to do, take your labels off of your cans. And there's a reason you do this. Take your labels off of both cans. And what we're going to do is, believe it or not, you need 2 pans. You need 1 pan with a lid that's going to be tall enough for these cans to sit in and cover them. So, and they're fairly short cans too, so I actually could have probably went with a smaller pan, but you're going to put the cans in the pan. You're going to cover it with water, put the lid on it, and you're going to boil it. And it's let it boil. Not a hard, super hard, like rolling boil, just a steady boil. And then you're going to keep another pan of water on the stove, because what you want to do is you never want this to boil away. You have to constantly check it. What I usually do is check it every half hour. If I see it's going to go faster than that, I check it more often. But these are going to boil steadily for 3 hours. 3 hours straight. Keep a pan of water in the back, just boiling to where it's hot enough to boil. You don't even have to have it fully boiling, you can just have it hot. And then when this starts getting down, when the big pan starts getting down, add some water from your boiling pan into that pan. That way it always keeps water in it for 3 hours. So I'm going to get this water in here and water in my other pan and get it going. Okay, I just wanted to show you, this has been in about 20 minutes or so. You can see it's bubbling away in there. And I've got my pan of just hot water on the back, just staying hot. It's kind of a slow boil. But this one, let me see if I can raise it up without getting steam all over the place. There's the boil. So I'm just going to let it keep going and check it every so often. Like right now it's still pretty good, so I won't have to add more water to it, but when it starts getting below the tops of the can, you want to really pour some more water in there. Okay, it's been 3 hours, so I'm going to take this off of the heat. I was checking it. I was probably adding water to it every, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, so just make sure you double check it. Grab a pair of tongs and take these out and set them out on a cooling rack or something like that, because you don't want them to sit in your pan, that you don't want them to get rusty or anything. So just set them out there, and they need to cool for probably half an hour or so. You don't want it to go longer than that, because then it will be really thick caramel in there and you can't get it out. You may not even have to wait half an hour. You want it to wait a little while to where it cools off just enough to handle. I may do it in 15 minutes, so we'll see. I'm just going to play it by ear. Okay, it's been about 10 or 15 minutes, so they're still hot, but that's what I thought it would do. And it's very hot. So open it with a towel on top of it, because it's got pressure behind it. But give me another towel, or a washcloth. A washcloth, or I mean no, just a napkin. Yeah, I got it. Forget it, I got it.
I'll give you a napkin for the next one.
Okay, thank you. Did you give me the shirt? No, okay. Good thing these are washable. So you can see it's kind of still liquidy. I'm just going to literally pour it right into the pan, right into the pie crust. I'm not used to dealing with the pop top lids. The last time we did this, it was the kind of lids that had the you did with a can opener, so it wasn't as bad. Yeah, I'm going to cover that one up. I don't think it popped at all. And I'm just going to kind of spread this around a little bit. Once you pour the caramel in and smooth it out on the top. Put it in the freezer for about 3 hours. Take it out, put just Cool Whip, as much Cool Whip as you want. It can be as thick or as thin as you want it to be. We cover it up with, we use the plastic that goes over top of the pan. We just flip it over and put that on top. Works perfect as a covering for the pie. Put that over top of it with a Cool Whip. Put it back in the freezer and for about an hour, and then you can serve it. Or you can stick it in the refrigerator and serve it the next day. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, this has been in the freezer for about 3 or 4 hours, so we're bringing it out. This is what it looks like, not much different than it did beforehand. So I've got my small tub of Cool Whip, and I'm just gonna, I like to stir it up a little bit before I put it on to whip it up. And it may not, you may not use the entire container. You may only use a half the container or a third of the container, just whatever you want to do. Now you could also put, we put Heath bar pieces, like crunched up Heath bars. We put those on here. You could do Butterfinger. You could do caramel sauce if you wanted to like squirt a caramel sauce on here. You could do any of that on top. They even sell caramel pieces, like caramel bits. You could even put that on there if you wanted to. So that's all I'm going to put on there. I don't want it to be like too far above the edge. I really want it to be kind of even. I like to tap it to give it some texture. But that's it. So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. I'm going to cover it. This is what I was talking about with the cover. If you lay it right back on there, and you can even bend these in, and you got a pie covering built in. So I'm going to get this in the refrigerator, and then I'll show it to you tomorrow when we actually cut it. I'm going to sprinkle some graham cracker crumbs over the top of it just to decorate it a little bit. And there we go. So I'm going to cut it right now.